Yes then lads, we are back, but before we get started, if you are looking for your cheapest and most reliable place to find your FIFA 22 Ultimate Team coins, then check out fifacoin.com, link down in the description below. Also use the code WOLF at the checkout for 5% off. If you do that, I will love you guys forever. And last but not least, if you want to check out loot1977.com, link down in the description below, and use the code WOLF20 at the checkout for 20% off everything. But without any further ado, I'm shortening down my YouTube videos in length now, guys. I want to get straight to the point and straight into it. But if you want to drop a like on the video for me, drop a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button to my channel, and hit that bell so you do get a notification every time I do drop a brand new video. That would be amazing. We are back, YouTube, with another custom tactics video. We're going to basics, I tell you. The 4-2-3-1 is back, YouTube. It is back, and it is back with a banger. Trust me, 4-2-3-1 is back. This is how I set my team up in-game in the 4-2-3-1. I do have R9 up front, Eusebio in the cam position, and Mbappe and Pele on the wings. Rutule and Bellingham, of course, as the CDMs. Now, what do we use with the 4-2-3-1? Okay, we have balance on the defensive style. On the width, we do actually up it now to 53. A little bit of a random number, but there is a method to this madness, trust me, YouTube, okay? So 53 is what I'm rocking and roll with. The depth, we do up it to 55, but for me, and also if any of you guys are, you know, what you would class as yourself as a competent and good at defending, I would recommend upping it to 60. I do use 60, but I feel like a lot of you guys would probably find 60 depth a little bit too high. So I would recommend probably the 55 depth on that point. So as long as it's anywhere between 45 and 65 on the depth, you won't go too far wrong. So for me, and probably some of you guys, 60, but for most of you, 55. So 53 and 55 is what you're going to want. You don't want to be too deep, and you don't want to be too aggressive either. What I like to say with my custom tactics is you want to be in that happy medium G spot. You know what I'm saying? That's where you want to be. You want to be in that G spot. If you know, you know. So on the offense, YouTube, balanced and balanced, okay? I used to be a big fan of the direct passing. Not anymore. I just don't think it's very effective. They patched it, I think it was 2 or 3 patches ago. Like I said in my 4-4-2 video a couple of days ago. It's just not as effective anymore, really. So for me, balance is definitely what works the best. Direct passing, though, is 100% a viable option. Like, it is definitely viable if you are looking for maybe that little bit of creativity. If you do struggle in the attacking third, especially with a 4-2-3-1 with not having 2 strikers, I probably would recommend giving direct passing a go and seeing if you can up that creativity a little bit. But for a lot of people, balanced will work the best. Now, the width. This is very interesting. I now do play 57. Random number, I know. But 57 on the width is what I now use. I just find it to be the most effective, really. Like, it's not too wide, but it's also not narrow. So, my Lamb and my Ram, especially in the 4-2-3-1, they're not too wide. They're in a good spot to hit them finesse shots. You know, for example, my Pele on that Lamb, cutting in on his right foot, green time finesse into the top corner. They're in a good angle for that when it's on 57 width. So, use 57. Anywhere, though, really, from 50 to 65 is good. I'd probably say 65 is a little bit too wide, personally. But for me, 57 works best. Now, players in the box, this is where you need to be honest with yourselves, guys. I have it on 7. Because with the 4-2-3-1, we do have 2 CDMs. So we can afford to be a little bit more attacking with a 4-2-3-1, YouTube. Remember that. We can afford to, you know, push players that are a little bit further forward when we are using it. So for me, I do have 7 players in the box. But anywhere from 5 to 7, really, is the good spot. Now, YouTube, if you're going to take anything from this video, lower your corners and free kicks down from 3 and 3 to 2 and 2. Trust me, it will help. So that's the tactics. Now we're going to get straight into the player instructions. 4-2-3-1. Just getting behind and stay central on my striker is what I use. Stay central now because having like use drift wide balance, I like stay central on that striker. I want that striker to be in that middle of the pitch causing problems. So I have my R9 on stay central. All 3 of my cams, YouTube, are on comeback on defense and get into the box across. Very important that you have them on get into the box across. It will help in terms of like the attacking side of the game with the 4-2-3-1 and the creativity. Trust me on that. So very important that you do use get into the box for cross. Both my CDMs, YouTube, are just on cover center. But this is where you want to use a bit of your own initiative. If you are someone that struggles defensively, I would recommend just putting one of them on stay back. So, for example, my Jude Bellingham is more defensive than my Hullet. So, I would put my Jude Bellingham on stay back while attacking and leave Hullet on balance. So, be honest with yourselves, YouTube. Are you good at defending or not? Last but not least, both of my fullbacks are on stay back while attacking. And then my goalkeeper is on comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. Very important. The sweeper keeper is very effective. And that right there, YouTube, is going to be the end of the video. If you do enjoy these shorter type of videos, you know, bang, straight to the point, then let me know. Please, 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 drop a like on the video, drop a comment down below. It really does help with the algorithm. And also, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're well on the way to 20k, so if you can hit that, that'd be amazing. But yeah, remember, guys, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love.